Hey everyone, my name is Darrell, and today you're going to learn how to create your own digital download website where users can come to your website and purchase a digital download or product. So here, for example, we're offering icons or ebooks or cooking passes. You can offer any sort of digital download you want on your website. And you don't need to have any sort of experience with WordPress. Everything in this video is for beginners, so if you're brand new to WordPress and you want to go ahead and set up your digital download website, today in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set that up. Now let me just kind of give you a tour of the website and show you what you'll be learning today in this video. So first off, we'll be using a free theme with a one demo importer, which will import the entire website for you and make all the pages. So you don't have to spend all the time setting everything up from scratch. Now I'm gonna go to my shop page right here just to kind of give you an example of what you can do on this site. So here we are offering different products. So right here you can offer an ebook or cooking instructions or icons or even pieces of software. So if you want to offer template services or you want to sell plugins, you can do that with this website. Now also I'll be talking about the different type of digital downloads you can offer on your website. So here we have a product. Now this is actually a subscription product. So if you want to offer products where people can come to your site and pay you every single month or every single week or every single year, you can do that in this video. Also, if you want to have something where people purchase something on a one-time fee, such as icons, and you can set the price to whatever you want, I'll show you how you can set that up in this video. And the great part about this video is that I really like this interface. You know, it's very user-friendly. In fact, your users will have their own personal dashboard where they can go ahead and download any product they want. They can see their purchase history. They can also change their account information as well. And they can even update their payment method on their personal dashboard as well. So right here, for instance, you know, let's say they've downloaded something in the past, they can click on view details and download. And right here, they'll always have access to their digital download product. So you can see right there, the file has downloaded. Now we'll be using, again, a free theme, and this is really easy to set up. So if you want to learn how to create your own digital download website, today in this video, I'll be showing you step by step on how to do that. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's get this tutorial started. So the first thing we'll do is purchase our domain and hosting. So for example, yourwebsite.com. After that, we are going to install WordPress onto our domain, and WordPress powers more than 1/3 of the internet. So it is by far the most popular platform for making websites. After that, we're going to install a free theme and import our website for us with a one-button demo importer. And lastly, I'll be showing you how you can set up your website and start selling digital products. And I'll also be recommending different services at the end, such as pro features or something else that you really want to kind of add more functionality to your website. I'll be introducing you to those features as well. Now, there is a link in the description of this video. It'll take you to a page that looks just like this right here. And this is SiteGround.com. Now, you might be wondering, why am I using SiteGround.com? Well, I actually tested out SiteGround against, what was this, 15 different other hosting companies, and SiteGround came up as #1 as the most fastest and the most reliable with the best uptime and the best customer support. In fact, they beat HostGator, they beat GoDaddy. They are fast. That's why in all my videos, I always recommend SiteGround.com for hosting. Now right here, you can see, yeah, you know, I recommend them. You know, they're great. Now we scroll down right here and we'll have 3 plans. Now, not to worry, if those of you who are on a budget, not to worry about it, because this company offers 24-hour customer support and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So that is pretty cool. Now, in all my tutorials, guys, I always recommend the Grow Big option, because with the Grow Big option, you get to host unlimited websites rather than just a single one. So that is a pretty big difference. So for those of you who are new here, you'd probably want to go with Grow Big. You don't need the Go Geek, that's too big, but starting out, the Grow Big is perfect. So right here, I will click on Order. Now this is your domain, so this is going to be the one that you type in on the address up here. So make sure it's something that you want. So I'm going to put my digital download website. See if that is available. Hopefully it is. There, it's available. All right, congratulations. Now you brought to this page right here, and this page, obviously, you're going to enter in your email, your password. You're going to basically create an account with SiteGround. Here you'll enter in your client information and your social security number. I'm just kidding. That is a joke, everyone. I make that joke in all my videos. They don't ask for your social. Nobody asks for your social. Here, you'll enter in your card information and everything else. And then right here, we have purchase information. And I'll go ahead and talk about this right now. So I recommend the 12 months option because you already get the discount using my link. And you actually get a larger discount. And The month to month, it's more expensive because you got to pay a $25 fee, which is just not worth it. So I recommend the 12 months. And also for the extra services, I highly recommend the domain privacy protection. And this is going to save you from spam, because I'm telling you guys, if you don't have this checked, you're going to get emails from people from all around the country trying to sell you sex pills and all sorts of weird services. So just make sure you get the domain privacy protection. You'll really thank me later, trust me. And after that, you'll click on this checkbox and you'll read through their terms of service. And I know everyone out here reads all this stuff, so you'll have to, yeah, you have fun doing that. Yeah, you have fun doing that. So you read the terms of service, privacy policy, and once you are done, you'll click on Pay Now. Now, I'm actually going to purchase an account with you, and I will go ahead and meet you on the very next page. All right, so I purchased my hosting account, and I am all ready to go. So once you are ready, you'll click on Proceed to Customer Area. Now right here, they're just basically trying to get you to set up your website. So right here, I'll just say, okay, I'll start a new website and I want to use WordPress. And right now they're trying to get you to set up your admin email. So make sure you enter in something that you'll remember. So I'm gonna enter in my email right here. So it is Darrel digital download at yahoo.com. I'm gonna set up this right here, paddywhack999, and then I'll enter in my password. Make sure you remember this stuff, and you can always change this later, so don't worry about it, but make sure you write this down so you don't want to forget it. Oops, looks like my password didn't match. Let's see right here. Did I enter that? There we go. Passwords are always weird. Let's see right here. I'll do this right here. Let's try it one more time. There we go. All right, cool. So right here, I'll click on Confirm. And right now, I'll click on Save, sure. And then I have this all set up, and I'm just going to say I don't want to offer this service, or I don't want the service, so I'll skip that. I have read, and click on Complete Setup. So what SiteGround's doing for us now, it's actually installing WordPress automatically for us on our account. So we don't have to go through the process of handling it through our cPanel. But, I'll show you also how you can install WordPress as well onto your cPanel, just in case it's your first time and you want to install it by yourself. You don't want to use the setup wizard. I'll be showing you how you can also set up WordPress through your account. So right here it says Proceed to Customer Area. And this is it, guys. So this is our account. So whenever you have a problem with something, you can always give SiteGround a call. They have 24-hour customer service. You can call them any time of the day. And they also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, if the video just wasn't for you and you have problems with it, not to worry about it. You can always go ahead and give them a phone call or, talk about whatever you want to talk about. So right here is our website. And we can actually access it by clicking on Go to Admin cPanel. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you how you can install WordPress the manual way, just in case you want to, do it yourself. So I'll click on Go to cPanel and access cPanel securely. And right here, you just simply click on WordPress and click on Install Now, and then simply just go ahead and select your website. You'll go ahead and put in all your information. Actually, right here, the site settings, you can always change this later, so don't worry. The admin username, so make sure you put in your admin username and password, put an email, and then right here, you just click on Install. Now, I already have WordPress installed, so it's just going to say that it's already installed. So for those of you who don't have an installation of WordPress, that's basically how you do it. So right here, I'll go to My Accounts. And right here under, we can see that our site it's installed with WordPress, has a WordPress icon. You'll click on Go to Admin Panel. And basically this is where we're going to set up our website. All right, so go ahead and enter in the information I told you to write down. So mine was a paddywhack999, and then I'll go ahead and enter in my password. Now, if you forgot your password, just click on Lost Your Password, and it's going to ask your email, and it'll basically send you the information to your email, okay? So right here, I'll click on Login. Now, right here, we have a setup wizard. Now, I'm actually going to skip all this, so I'm going to click on Exit right here. And I actually want to disable this plugin. So really quickly, I know this might be a little jumping the gun, but I want you to go over here to Plugins and go to Installed Plugins. And I want to disable this WordPress starter. That's something that comes with this with SiteGround, and we don't really need that, all right? So that's basically why we do that. Now, if you want to see your website right now, it's actually live on the internet. So I'm gonna go over here to visit site right here, and this is our website. It's live on the internet. Now, we're using a default theme, and it doesn't really look good. So I'll give you a site, or don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. Now over here on our dashboard. Now I want to do two things before we start this video. I want to show you about the permalinks. So right here, go to settings and go to permalinks. And right here, we have these different options. Now you'll change this to post name. And the reason why we do this is because when we make our website, we want it to go to our website - about us, right? Not 209, do all this weird stuff. So doing this, it's good for SEO and it makes your site looks a lot cleaner. Also, one other thing I want to note is that right here under users, you click on your profile. Now right here, you have different color schemes and everything else. So I'm gonna set mine. Now, whenever you want to change your password or your email, this is where you're going to do it at. So right here, you can change the email. And also right here, you can generate a new password, and then you can also put in whatever password you want. So that's just a way on how you can update your security information, okay? So right here, I'll click on update. And now, if you want to go ahead and kind of just browse around, all this stuff right here, it's, this right here will make a page. This right here can make a blog post, appearance and themes. These are basically the themes that you can use. So there's a lot of free themes out there. There's a lot of different themes, and it's basically the structure of how your website kind of looks. So you can kind of browse around and just kind of get comfortable and say, oh, these are cool, etc. But we'll be using a free theme on another website. Now there is a link in the description of this video. It'll take you to a website to to download your free theme. So this is the theme that we'll be using. And again, there is a link below to download this free theme. It doesn't cost you anything at all. So once you are here, you'll click on download now. And then right here, we'll go ahead and enter in our first name and last name. So I'm going to my first name, my last name. I'm going to give them my email address, and I'll click on download now. All right, so it's making us a free account. Okay, cool. So right here, you can see digital download. We can go ahead and download our WordPress theme. So right here, you just click on download. And there you go. So now you can see that the file has downloaded. And now we're going to go ahead and upload this to our website. So let's go back to our website right here. Now there's various themes, of course. Now right here, you'll click on upload theme, and we're going to upload this theme right here. So I'm going to click on choose the file, and I'm going to go ahead and download or upload that theme right there. So the theme that I use right here is right here. So digital download, and I'll click on open and click on install now. All right, cool. Our theme has been successfully installed. Now right here, you click on activate. Now right here, it's saying this theme recommends the following plugins. Now we're going to install all of these plugins. And for those of you who don't know what plugins are, they're basically like applications for your website. They're kind of like additional features. So, on your iPhone, there's something for a chase application, or there's a video game, or this helps you record better or something like that. That's exactly what plugins are. They're just apps for your website. And a lot of them are free. In fact, all of these plugins right here are free. So right here, you'll click on begin installing plugins. And right here, you'll click on this and you'll click on install. So we want to install them all at the same time. So click on apply. All right. And now right here, it says return to required plugin installer. And now we want to activate them all. So right here, we'll click on activate. All right, cool. And then right here, click on return to dashboard. All right, now our site might have changed a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a look at our website right here. So right here, I'm gonna click on visit sites. And you can see our site looks a little different now, and that's because of the theme that we're using. And this theme has a customizer page builder. So I'll show you that in just a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead now and download our demo that we want to use. So over here, actually there is another link in the description below, and it'll take you to a page that you can actually download the demo importer. So again, the link is in the description below, and you're gonna go ahead and download this file right here. Now what this file is, and why you're uploading it to your website, is this is the file that uploads all of the demo content and sets up all of the pages and everything, so we don't have to build everything from scratch. So after you upload this file, you're gonna have a fully functional website that can literally take payments, and it'll even upload demo products for you. So right here, you'll click on theme demo. Right here, it says click here to download the demo file. You go ahead and download that. And once you do that, we're going to upload that onto our website. So let's go back to our website right here. We're gonna go to dashboard. Now we're gonna go down to appearance, and you see where it says RARA demo import. We're gonna click that. Now, if you don't have that option, that means that the plugin that you installed didn't install correctly. So it's going to be this one right here, the RARA one-click demo import. In fact, you can even find this plugin on the WordPress repository for plugins. So if you just search for that plugin, you'll be able to find it. That's it right there. 20,000 active installs. Wow, that is a lot of active installs. I didn't realize I had that many active installs. So you go to Appearance and go to raw demo import. And right here, click on Demo Import, Upload Demo File. And now you're going to upload that file. And I'm telling you, it's going to change our website into a fully different website. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that file. I believe it is, let's see right here. My downloads. You guys help me find it. I have so many files. I believe it's right here. So the digital download demo content. And I'm going to click on Open and click on Install Now. Now, right now, it's just saying Import Demo Now. So how's everyone today? You guys doing good? Let me know in the comments below. You know, I had a really good day. I don't know. I just went hiking today and I feel great after that. You know, it was a good day. You know, some days you wake up, it's a bad day, and today I woke up and I'm like, it's kind of a good day today. You know, I don't know. It just felt good. I played some video games and I won. You know, and you know how that goes. So this again, guys, this might take like a minute or two. There you go. It's done. So, all right. So it has successfully installed. Click on check the front page now. And voila, look at that. Look at our website. It's all done for us. This is a fully functional website, and this is live on the internet. Here we have a blog. So if you like to talk a lot and blog and tell people about your feelings and, you know, today I went to the store and all that good stuff, you can talk about it right here on your blog. Downloads, these are basically the downloads that we have, and also our shop. And these are basically just showing us the pages. So it's created like in case someone failed a transaction, a purchase confirmation, a purchase history. It's basically created all of the pages for us, so your users will never have to be lost, and it'll always redirect them to the correct place. Pretty amazing, right? So I've shown you all how to, oh, sorry, one more thing. Let me back up here. These links right here are actually from their websites. So right here, if I click on Home, it takes me to actually the demo on their website. So we need to go ahead and change that really quickly, okay? So yeah, that's kind of one thing it imported, they should have imported. So we need to change the home right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our URL right here, and I'm gonna show you how to customize your menu. So right here, we're gonna go to Dashboard, Appearance, and go to Menus. Now right here where it says Home, you see how it has their URL right there? We'll just go ahead and paste ours right there. That's it. And save the menu. Now in the future, whenever you have a page, you're just going to go ahead and just say, okay, I want to add this page to the menu. Add it to the menu. And you can see Style Guide was added to the menu. So a lot of these pages we're going to go ahead and delete. They're just showing you an example of the pages. So we don't really need these pages. So they're just kind of giving you an example of what these pages are looking like for the demo. You know, just to kind of help you understand the theme and everything else. So, but for these pages right here, we don't even need to offer this on our menu. So right here, I'm just going to remove everything. We don't need any of those pages. So all this right here, the portfolio, we're going to go ahead and remove all this right here. All right, post page, category page. And if you want to view these pages, again, you'd have to go to your menu and just check them out. But you know, we don't really need to have these on our menu because they're already on our theme. So we're not deleting the pages. We're just deleting it on our menu. We don't want to have this on our menu. And of course, you want to make a drop-down menu. You can see how we can make a drop-down menu. So that's basically a drop-down menu. All right. So right here, click on Save. And now let's go ahead and take a look. And you can see right here, their menu is now fixed. And if I click on this, it'll take you back to my original home page. All right. Now let's talk about editing this page. So how do I edit this page? You know, you probably don't want to offer this same exact stuff, right? So let me show you how to do that. So right here, you'll click on Customize at the top. And these are the theme customizer options. So this is basically where and how you edit your websites. So right here, they're talking about they have a pro version. And again, there is a link to the pro version, but I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. You don't have to get the pro version. Right here, demo and documentation. They can give you like the documentation link. You have a problem with something. Right here, site identity. So this is your logo. And if you have a logo, you can go ahead and upload it right here. And if you don't have a logo, you guys can go to Fiverr.com. There is a link below to Fiverr.com where you can go ahead and purchase a logo. In fact, I'll just kind of give you the example of it really quickly. So Fiverr.com. And I recommend Fiverr because you can get a logo for like $5, guys. It's really cheap. So, and they have really good ones. In fact, on my website, I even got a logo from these guys. They have them really cheap. You know, we filter by price. You know, we're on a budget here. We can't afford $100 logos, guys. That's too much money, you know. But here we go. You know, they'll make a logo for you for $5, and they're very good. You know, they're pretty good. So you can go ahead and get your logo here, and once you get it, you can go ahead and upload it to your website. And right here, it says, you know, my blog. We can change that to what's your website name. So we'll just call this Paddywhack. The download store. The download store. Now, you don't have to have that display. In fact, we can take that off and it'll disappear. So it's just an option for you to decide to do that or not. Also for your favicon, so right here, you see how all these websites have these little icons? You're gonna upload yours right there, and that icon will display whenever you visit the websites. Appearance settings, color. So you can change the background color, but it changes the border, but I don't really recommend it. You know, I think it's ugly. You don't really need to have that. And the background image as well. You can add a big background image over it, but I don't really think that's needed. That's really old school. I mean, sites back in the 90s used to do that, and today it's like, you know, it's just really old and outdated. General sidebar layout. So this right here controls the layout of your pages. So I'm gonna go over here to my shop page, or my downloads page. And you see here how we have this default layout right here. So the sidebar's on the right, the icons are in the middle. We can go ahead and change that. So I believe it is like this right here on the top, not this one. Let's see, is it this one right here? Or it's the post sidebar? Or is it the default sidebar layout? It's the default sidebar layout. Sorry about that. So the default sidebar layout controls the general sidebar for any page that you create. So right here, you can see that it controls our downloads page, and it'll also control our shop page as well. Now on the blog page, remember we talked about blogging earlier? This section right here controls the blog section. So when you make a blog post right here, you can see that we have the sidebar to the right. Now I believe this is actually the actual post. So when you click on the post right here, now we can control it. So right here, if I want the sidebar on the right, we can do that, or we can change it to the picture bigger. There's 4 different ways on how you can do it. And this right here just changes the position of the content, etc. And then the general page sidebar layouts, but for most of us, we'd probably just want to have the sidebar on the right. That makes the most sense. So that's just an example of what the sidebar layout is. Front page settings. Now this is probably the most important part of this video. Banner section. So here we can have our banner section. Now here you can go ahead and upload a background image. Now if you do decide to use a background image, you'll have to use it by this size because that size works the best for this theme. Or you can choose to hide the image or even disable this whole entire section. But you know, you might not want to do that. I think it's welcoming. If you want to change the title of something right here, you can type it in right here. So for products. And now you can see that it's changed. Also right here, this subtitle controls this section. And you can actually just click on these little icons and the theme customizer will actually guide you onto where to edit. So right here, the banner link, and then we have the second link. So this first link, where do you want to take them? Well, you probably want to take them to your shop page, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Here I'm gonna click on publish. I'm gonna get the URL for my shop page. Or I'm sorry, it's the downloads page. The downloads is considered the shop page. It's the same thing, guys. The shop is downloads. In this section, we call it downloads, but you can always change it to your shop page. You can change the name of change the page of the, wait, let me step back here. Change the name of the page. You can always do that. So we'll go click on our theme customizer here, and we'll go to our front page settings, and for our banner section, I want the first one to take them to our shop page. And then maybe this one could take us to our contact page. So you just do the same thing and then just do the contact page, right? Publish. Publish always means save, okay? Download section. So this section right here controls this. And of course, you can change, you know, the best-selling items. All right. And of course, you can always, you know, the button link, we can link them to, you know, any page we want, etc. So you can kind of go through that and mess around with these settings. You know, a number of downloads. You want 3, you want 6, you want 9. You can go ahead and do that right there. Over here, the features section. This section right here controls this section. So if I click on this right here, you can see that now we can edit it. So right here, we can change this to something that we want. We can change the icon. So amazing screen sharing. And we can always change or upload the image. We can even upload our own image. And we can even add a link right here. So we can even add a read more. So read more. And then right here, we can open it in the same tab or a new tab. So probably just leave it like that. I want to open up in a different tab. So that's basically how you can edit this section. You can also add widgets right here. So this theme has different widgets that you can add. So maybe a call to action. You can add in a call to action, buy now, and then description. And then maybe put in a link right here. Visit store. And then, you know, you can basically add in whatever you want. You can add on, you can even center this, make it blue, or change this to, you know, whatever you want to change it to. Button, number 1 button link. So you guys get it, you know, we can upload an image, etc. Let's see if we can upload them in our library. You know, just something, you know, something, oh, that's way too ugly. Yeah, see, I don't like adding background images to that. It never works good. So I would just use the icon text. The icon texts are pretty good, but I'm just showing you that you can kind of venture off and kind of, you know, add in your own widgets or social media or something like that to kind of, you know, add more style and decor for your website. Let's go back over here. Newsletter section. So this is actually due to the plugin. Now, if you have MailChimp and if you don't have MailChimp and you want to learn how to use MailChimp, I have a full tutorial on MailChimp where you can actually integrate MailChimp on your website all for free. Now, I'm not going to go over MailChimp in this video because I already made a 40-minute video on MailChimp, so I'm not going to cover the email marketing in this, but I will provide you all with an additional resource on how you can integrate your website with MailChimp. All right, testimonial section, and testimonials are great, and half of them are probably fake. I mean, they're all fake. I mean, these people are just, you know, this is where you put, you know, we love the website, and it was a beautiful website, and here you can talk about testimonials, and you know, they have demo images that you can use, and you know, everyone's having a good time, you know. Everyone's having a good time. So right here, the section controls this up here, and then these 4 are the people below that. And of course, you can add in more testimonials if you choose to do so. All right. And you can always reorder these, change them to wherever you want to change. So it's all drag and drop, guys. And then the call to action right here. So right here, you know, get your free ebook now. You might want to link them to a specific product. So right here, you know, you'd put the link right there. So you'd put the link of the product and then, you know, get your free ebook, etc. And there you go. All right. So once you actually make downloads, I'll show you how to do that in just a bit. You can link them later to that download right there. All right. I'll click on publish. And let's go ahead and go back. So we have general settings as well. So the header settings. Header settings is this section up here. So we can choose to hide the shopping cart or the header search if we want to do that. So you see how the magnifying glass is gone? We can go ahead and activate that as well. All right. The dashboard page, we already have the dashboard page set up for us, so we don't need to do anything right there. Social media settings, you can go ahead and link your social media follows, and I believe they're on the bottom of the page right here. So they're right here. Going back over here, we have SEO settings. I have a full tutorial on Yoast SEO, so I don't recommend, actually they don't offer much, but I have a full tutorial on SEO. So if you want to learn how to optimize your site, you can go ahead and check that video out as well. The link is in the description below. Here we have the posts and pages settings. So here you can kind of increase or you can change off certain sections. So for example, on the blog section right here, we'll go ahead and go to the blog page. So here we can actually hide the author section. So you see how there's an author right there. We can go ahead and hide that. We can hide related posts. We can hide the category as well. We can hide, you know, the post author. We can even hide the date it was posted as well. And again, you'll need to go ahead and click on publish and then refresh it, because sometimes when you change these settings, they don't always work visually. So you have to actually change it, and then you have to kind of go and look at the page and it'll change. So that's basically what this section is right here. Excerpt is the number of words. So basically saying there is 55 words, and now you can see it's shrinking. So 55 and then 30, it'll just basically, you know, it just shows more words. That's all that option really does. Okay. Going back over here, we have menus. I've already shown you menus. We have widgets, and widgets are basically these little things right here on the right side. So right here we have the sidebar, and we have a search bar, related posts, see that? Archives, which we'll probably delete. categories. We don't need categories either. Meta, we'll get rid of meta. And then right here, you know, they have just various options, like they have recent comments. We can delete that as well. Featured widgets. So it's just something to kind of look nice and add style. Right here, they have the follow us, which all the social media icons right there, which is really cool. And then they also have the post category slider as well. And you guys can kind of mess around with this, and you guys can kind of add in your own. Right here, they have a client logo one. So you can add in like a client logo or something like that to your site right there. And that's the widget right there. So you can kind of mess around with those and kind of have fun with those. I don't want to go too far much into that because I don't want to venture off and talk about widgets and everything else because they're very easy to understand. Now, also one thing on the bottom of the page right here, we have our footer. Now this section right here, footer 1, controls this section. And everything here is virtually just text. So right here you can see we're passionate about blah, blah, blah. They have the icon right there, right here. And these are all text, or I'm sorry, this right here, the category. So these right here just show the categories of your content. So I'll talk more about that a little bit later. This right here is footer 3. So it's just recent posts. So any blog post you made, it's just going to show up here as a feed. And then also right here, footer area 4, this is the email newsletter widget, which I highly recommend to watch my MailChimp tutorial so you can edit that. And then also right here, this footer settings right here, we can always change that as well. But homepage settings, I want to talk about this right here. So in the future, whenever you have a homepage or whenever you decide to make a new page, you need to set your homepage as your homepage. So what that means is basically saying when someone visits your website, what page do you want them to go to first? Well, probably the homepage, right? And for your post page, when you make blogs, you want them to go to your blog page, right? That makes sense. Going back right here, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. These are just the basics. We'll get to the good stuff in a bit, all right? And then the footer settings, of course, right here is all this right here. So this is basically how you can style it, and you can just change this to anything that you want right there, okay? So in a nutshell, guys, that's basically how you would design the website. Now, let's talk about the options inside of EDD and everything else. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So let's go to our dashboard right here. And right here we have downloads. Now, downloads are products. So when someone says downloads, they mean products. So downloads are products. So here we have a bunch of demo content right here. But I want to go ahead and delete all these products right here. And I want to go ahead and make one from scratch. So we're going to make a product from scratch now. Also right here, we have categories. Now, I want to go ahead and delete these all as well. And we're going to make our own categories. So first, let's make a category. And what a category is basically saying, what kind of product is this? Is this like the Nintendo instructions, or is this the WordPress plugin category? So right here, we'll type in images. So images, and then right here we'll do software. So we have one category for images and one category for software. Right here under all downloads, we'll click on all, add new. And this is the name of your product. So let's say, for instance, this is a Photoshop. So right here, we're going to do girls Photoshop. Enter a subtitle here. So a picture of girls for your website. All right. And let me go to my secret website right here. Secret website. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab this demo content. All right, so let's go back over here. And this right here is just content, guys. So whatever you want to talk about your product, this is where you're going to talk about it right here. Okay, so basically the title, small description, and this is where you want to go ahead and talk about it. Now right here we have pricing. So how much does this product cost? Well, I'm gonna say this product costs $10. All right, and I'll talk more about payment gateways a little bit later, but right now let's just create a product. Now right here we have product types. Is this a default or is this a bundle? If this is a bundle, we can go ahead and talk about our other downloads, and we can bundle all of our downloads together. If this is just a single product, we can just go ahead and put it right here. So right here, I'll put girls photo. And this is where you're gonna enter in the URL. So right here, you'll click on upload a file, and you'll upload the file right here. So you can select the files, and whatever file that you want to go ahead and basically put, that's where you're going to go ahead and put it right there, okay? but I'll just select one, just for tutorial purposes. I'll just put this right here and insert that. So basically saying, if someone decides to purchase this, this is the product they're going to get. They're going to get that picture of the girl, all right? And we can also add in a second one. So you can also add in multiple ones right here. So right here, we can put in like additional image. And then we'll just basically say that if they purchase this, they get both images. So there you go. And then also right here, we have our categories. So I'm gonna say this goes in the image categories. Now we can also set tags as well. So I'll put girls right here. Maybe you're selling pictures or something like that. I don't know what you're selling. I mean, I've built websites from tarot cards to pornography to business websites. Everyone out there has a whole different niche, so that's basically what that means. Now right here we have file download limits. So how many times can people download this? If you want it unlimited, just leave it blank. And right here, we'll need to set a download image. So right here, I'll probably set the download image. And it looks like we are ready to go. Right here, disable the automatic output of the purchase button. I'll just go ahead and leave that blank. Now, if you ever want to take this product, we can always add it as a shortcode later, but I don't think we need to do that because, I don't think that's necessary for this video. It's just not, it's basically we can put that product anywhere. Now, also right here, you can see the sales, the earnings, and the download log for this product. So we made the product. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. View the product, and there you go. So this is the photo, and they'll go ahead and purchase it, and they can go ahead and download it. So right here, purchase, it goes into their carts. Here they'll click on checkout, and voila. Now you can see the girl's Photoshop job is right there, and they can go ahead and put in their information, and then they can go ahead and purchase it on the website. Pretty easy, right? Very, very easy. That's it, guys. I mean, that's the whole tutorial. We're done. See you later. No, I'm just kidding. We have some other stuff to talk about before we talk about the end. So we made a product. Now let's talk about different products. Let's talk about variable products. So right here, I'm gonna go to plus new and go to download. All right, so right here, we'll talk about, we'll make another product. We'll talk about, let's talk about a WordPress plugin. WordPress plugin. And then maybe this one here is called like, maybe this one, I don't know, it does optimizes images. So optimizes image plugin. And then right here, you can go ahead and talk about something, whatever you want to talk about. Now right here, I want to click on enable variable pricing. So basically, I want different options. So maybe right here, this is the basic plan. So right here, this is the basic. And right here, this one costs $9.99. But this right here is the pro version. And maybe something like this right here, we'll put like 10 websites. And this one right here costs $19.99. And this right here is the Ultimates one. And this one right here costs $29.99. Now, right here it says default, and what that means is saying which one do you want on default. So when they come to the product, which price do you want on default? Well, I'm gonna say the Pro. And right here, we can choose the file right there. Now over here under bundle, now right here you can see the amount of files. So basically what the bundle is that it'll go ahead and search through all your downloads, and you can grab all your downloads together and offer one bundle product. Now you can also achieve the same results by just making them all from scratch. But if you have a lot of downloads, the bundle can just go ahead and search through all of them, and it'll just basically go ahead and just grab all of your downloads. So that's a difference between bundle and also the default. So right here, we'll go ahead and give this a name. So plugin. Here I'll upload the file. So maybe something, let's grab one. I'm gonna grab the Bloom plugin by Elegant Themes. It's a great plugin. Of course, I'm not selling it, guys. It's just for tutorial purposes. Okay, so don't ask me. Here I'll go ahead and upload it, and then price assignment. So right here we can set this to the basic, the pro, or the ultimates. All right, so I'll just set it to the pro. And again, if you guys are ever confused on something, you can always hover over the question marks. So with variable pricing enabled, you need to choose to allow certain pricing variations, access to specific files, etc. So right here, I'll just put all. All right. So let's go ahead and scroll down. We have download notes, excerpt, and authors. And also right here, we can set the download image. And you'd probably want to put an image of the plugin. So I will just put something that looks like this right here. All right. All right, so we have the plugin and we have everything set and we have the defaults. Right here, enable multi-option purchase mode allows multiple pricing options to be added to your cart at the same time. That's probably never a good idea, guys, because if I select that, that means the person can buy all three at the same time. And that would be stupid. And they would want a refund. And you don't want to deal with refunds. Trust me, you don't want to talk to people. You don't want to deal with people, man. They're a pain in the butt. So here, I'll just put plugins. And I'll add this to the software category. All right, and we'll click on publish. All right, now let's take a look at our download. So you can see here is the plugin. Here's the description. We can see the Pro is set to default. And we have the basic, the Pro, and the Ultimate. And people can just click on purchase. And they can go ahead and click on checkout. And there you go. So now you can see that that product was also added to the cart as well. Pretty simple, pretty easy, guys, right? I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's a big part of the video is making these products. Now, also right here, under our shop page, we have Girls Photoshop, and then we have our WordPress plugin as well. Now, you can also set different categories on your menu as well. So you know how we made images and we made plugins? We can actually go to our menus and we can actually set categories on our menu. That's why we have categories, right? So right here under settings, under appearance and menus, we'll go ahead and I already deleted all these pages. That's why these are all in red. Remember we deleted all those? We deleted all the products. Go ahead and delete all these. Get them all out of here. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Okay. So in order to get the categories onto our menus, we actually need to go to the category page. So to do that, I'm gonna go to one of my open tabs right here, and I'm gonna go to my downloads. Now right here, I'm just going to click on a product. So right here, I'll just view. Now on the right side right here, you see where it says categories and software? So right here, if I click on software, I have this link right here. Now this is basically saying all of the software products that I put in that category, such as software, will show up on this specific page. So over here, I want to go ahead and put in a custom link. I want to put in that URL right there like that. And then right here, I will put plugins. Add that to the menu. So what this is basically saying now, here, I'm gonna go ahead and delete the shop one. I don't even know why we have this here. Just go ahead and get rid of the shop one too. We don't need this right here. These are all just, they come with the theme. You don't need these. And the only one you need is the downloads. So I'm gonna take the plugins right here and put it right below it like that. So now if I click on save menu and I hover over downloads, plugins will also show up in a subcategory. So let me click on visit site to give you an example. So here we have downloads and now we see plugins. And if I click on plugins, it's going to bring us to the download category of software. And it's going to show all those categories. So that's just a way on how you can do it. You can also decide to add it to the menu as well. So let me just give you one more example before we go on to the next section. So right here under our menu section, we can just take this right here and just add it to the menu like that. So now we don't even have to have a drop down. So it'll just display right there, plugins, and then it'll just show all the plugins. Because downloads, it's gonna show a mixed result of all your downloads. So it's just a way on how you can categorize it, you know, to make it look a little bit more cleaner. So now that I've shown you all how to do that with the menu and everything else, let me talk about the actual settings of this plugin. So remember, we're using the Easy Digital Downloads plugin. So right here under installed plugins, this is the main plugin that we're using right here. You can also find it on the WordPress, I think it's repository or depository. I don't know which one it is, what they call it. So right here, you can just type in Easy Digital Downloads. Easy Digital Downloads, and there it is. So this is the plugin that we're using. And again, you know, you guys can venture off and, you know, they have a lot of add-ons for it, like free link, or they have different gateways and all sorts of really cool stuff for it. But I just want to let you know that this is the primary plugin that we're using in order to, you know, do all this stuff and everything else. So, all right. Now right here, just click on downloads. And these are downloads. Here you can see the price, the sales, the earnings, etc. And here are basically the options for it. So we have the categories, the tags, the payment history, the customers. It'll show us all the customers once people start to purchase, discount codes as well. So here we'll go ahead and enter in a quick discount code. So right here, I'll click on add new, and this will be Patty. And right here, we can choose a percentage or a dollar amount. So for example, this right here will give $10 off whatever product whatever plugin that they use or purchase. This right here gives 10% off any plugin. So that's just basically an example. So right here you'd say I want 10% off. Here we'll put the code. Sorry, my bad. Here, Patty 10. So this is the name of the discount for you. This is the actual code. Okay. Download requirements. So which one is this used for? If this is blank, it can be used for any product. Do you want to exclude certain downloads from this coupon code? You can go ahead and do that as well. You can set a start date. So maybe you want to just have, you want to have it available for the week, saying, I want this coupon code only good for 28 days or for a week or something like that. So minimum amount, the minimum dollar that can be in the cart before this can be added. So basically what that means is saying, if, let's say for instance, you ever gone to like the store and saying, if you spend $50, you get $10 off your purchase. That's basically what this is saying right here. Okay, so it basically sets a minimum amount spent in order to use the coupon code. Max uses, how many times can this specific coupon code be used before it's invalid? So I'm gonna say 5. And can this be used once per customer? So do you wanna limit this 1 time per customer? If you decide to do that, then the same customer can only use it 1 time. So that's basically what that means. So Patty 10. And there is the code. You guys wanna test it out really quick? Let's go ahead and test it out really quick. So let's go ahead and go over here. We'll go to checkout. And right here, how it says enter in a discount code, we'll just go ahead and click on apply, and it'll give us 10% off our order. Woo, look at that. We saved a few dollars. All right, we're working. We're working. Going back over here under downloads. So we were at discount codes, right? Now we have reports. So whenever you make money, it's going to show up right here. All right. Let me go to tools really quick. Tools you probably won't ever need to use. They're more for development and API and other stuff like that. They'll also need this stuff for support. If you have any problems, you can go to their forum and they should give you free support for the plugin. Also, let's talk about the last section right here, settings. After this, we'll talk about additional extensions. So right here, we have general, which is basically saying that these are the pages that they're going to use when something failed. And by default, they've done a pretty good job right here. Now right here, you might want to put where your store's from. Say save changes. You can also put the state as well, and you can also allow EDD to track what you do in your store to help them improve their product. Currency. So right here we have currency, and you can set the comma after the thousands. I mean, I don't know, some kind. I really don't know why they offer this. I'm sure there's a reason why they offer this, but when there's like $1,000, there's 1,000. You can change that here, but good luck. I don't know why anyone would want to do that, but yeah, you can select your currency right here. API. We're not going to use any API because most of you don't need it or use it. Right here we have test mode enabled. Now right here we have PayPal standard. So we will be using PayPal standard, and I want to kind of add in some icons here. All right. So here we will be using PayPal standard as our payment gateway. Right here, PayPal standard. So what you're going to do right here is basically just enter in your email address right here. So I'm going to enter in my email address right here. And then right here, you're going to enter in your company name. So when someone goes to PayPal and actually checks out, they're going to see your company logo on the PayPal screen. And if you don't have a PayPal account, you can simply go to paypal.com and you can make a free one. So right here, you can go to sign up and you can do a personal or business account. Now, when you do this right here, it's saying enter the email address you used to sign in. This email address is the one you're going to enter when you go and you put it in over here. So once you actually have a PayPal account, you'll go ahead and make your account, go through the process, and then whenever someone purchases through PayPal, you will receive money in your PayPal account and you can withdraw it to your bank account. Now, I will also be giving you an additional way on how you can have people check out on your website with credit card as well instead of going through PayPal, because you want to give them multiple options. Maybe people don't want to use PayPal, and that's perfectly fine. I'll talk about a feature on how you can implement that on your website. But for now, we'll just go ahead and use PayPal standard. Here, we'll just put this in test mode just to give you an example a little bit later. Emails. So right here, you can mess with your emails such as purchase receipts and new sale notifications as well. And I think by default, they should have this set up for us. So let me see right here. There we go. Yeah, so there you go. So that's basically what it looks like. and then also new sale notification. I'm just curious as to why it doesn't show up there. Let's see here. Purchase receipt. Yeah, so it looks like it's automated. I'm not really sure why they're all blank. So right here I'll put, let's see how that works out. Preview. Yeah, I'm really not sure. The content's there, and usually there's a template, so I would just leave it blank. It looks like by default it's set up. So the emails are set up, so when someone purchases something, they will get a receipt, and also you will get notified also when someone purchases something as well. And you can always test this out in the test section. So we're actually going to purchase something on our website in just a little bit. Styles right here. We don't really need to do this because by default we're using the theme for our styles, but this right here would control basically the colors of the buttons when people use, like, you know, the forms or wherever, like default button or plain text, etc. Taxes. Now, in my state of California, there are actually no taxes on digital goods. However, you may be in a state that requires taxes on digital products. How can you find this out? You can go to taxjar.com, and taxjar.com will notify you digital goods. They actually have an article right here of what states actually charge sales tax right here. So I think this little image right here is a good example. See right here? States where digital tax are not taxable, and then states where digital taxes are taxable. As expensive as California is, I'm actually pretty amazed Cali hasn't charged for that. I can easily see them charging for that in the future. And if that ever happens, I'm moving to Nevada. We can go gamble in Nevada. That's where we're going. We're all going to Nevada. So yeah, so right here, tax rate. If you are based in, you know, you can add tax rates for specific regions. So let's say, for instance, we're in Nevada right there. We can go ahead and charge sales tax in Nevada right there. So I'll just go ahead and put United States. And then, oh no, sorry, Nevada doesn't charge sales tax. Washington does, I think. Or we'll just grab a random one. You get the point. You look at the image, and then, you know, you go from there. So, oops, my recording. Okay, so anyways, we'll go back over here. And then we'll just say, apply this to the whole country. And what tax rate are they? Well, you can go to taxjar.com and you can check it out, but I'll just put 5%. So right here, we are adding tax rates to specific areas. Okay, so that's basically how that works out. Now, I'm not 100% sure on sales tax if you are based in a state that doesn't charge sales tax. I think in California that since we are in a state that doesn't charge sales tax, we don't charge sales tax on other states. So you might want to go to taxjar.com and read about that. I can't give legal advice on taxes, guys, because I'm not an accountant. But I believe that if I'm based in a state that doesn't have sales tax, then I do not apply it to other states. I'm not 100% sure. You might want to ask taxjar.com. But this is just an example of how you can apply tax to specific areas, probably if you're located in a state that charges sales tax. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, that's basically how to do that. All right. Privacy. So you want to enable a privacy policy. You can go ahead and do that as well. You can go ahead and agree to, you add in your privacy policy, etc. You could set your privacy policy here as well. So you would make a page, and then you would basically add that to the section right there. Okay, so your privacy policy, that's where you would add it as. And of course, I'll talk about that in just a second. Miscellaneous right here. These are basically just, checkout. They're just various options for you. You can just read them, immediate redirect after someone adds something to a cart, etc. You can go ahead and go through these options and just read through them. Now, right here under pages, now if you ever want to make a page, I'm sure we probably didn't cover that. You just go to add new page. And this right here probably be your privacy policy. And then right here you can, we'll do the demo content again. So this right here, the demo content. Where's the secret website at? Secret website. Here we go. There we go. So this right here would be your privacy policy page. So, whatever you want to talk about, just, hey, this is privacy policy. I will be making a full video on a tutorial on this specific builder. It's just basically the default WordPress builder. So, we can add images and all sorts of stuff. So this is the same way on how to make blog posts as well. So, I'll have a full video on this one as well, but I don't want to cover Gutenberg in this because, it's something that I just don't want to cover because this is not about Gutenberg. But this is basically how you make pages. It's pretty simple, right? And here you click on view page, and then there's the page. Very simple stuff, right? So we added in the text, the image, etc. So you'd probably set your privacy policy to whatever page you'd want, right? Now let's talk about posts really quickly. So posts, we have all posts right here, and these are all the posts. And guys, making posts is the same way. Just click on add new. It's the same exact thing. So like 10 things girls love. And then here you just put money, 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 and then money or something like that. Whatever, you know, whatever. There you go. So you just basically put that in like that. It's a joke, guys. I'm not saying girls love money. I mean, at least the girls not, I mean, maybe the girls in Beverly Hills do, because, I mean, I used to go to bars, and I'm telling you, man, some of those girls in Beverly Hills, dude, they're just crazy. Like, they're sick. They're just like, you know, I won't even date a guy unless he makes like a minimum of $250,000. I'm like, what do you have to offer? Like, why are you so good? You know, what do you bring it to the plate? You know? And they're like, oh, well, I have followers on Instagram. It's like, I don't care, you know? Like, get out of here. So right here, we click on publish, and this is your post. And your post, oh, actually, we'll need to put in a, over here in our document, featured image. Always put a featured image, guys, on your stuff. Featured image. That's basically the picture that shows up when they see the article. So right here, visit sites, the blog section, and right here, 10 things girls, and then, you know, the content, the image, etc. So that's basically how you make a blog post, guys. Very simple. You know, you can talk about whatever you want, and here's other various blog posts. You can always go ahead and go to your post page and delete whatever you'd want by clicking on this, move to trash, and there you go. All right. So we've talked about blog posts. We talked about all the settings. I pretty much covered everything. Also right here under portfolios, I don't even recommend doing this. These are just basically categories. They're basically blog posts in disguise. I don't know why we use portfolios, but I don't really want to use portfolios at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete all those. I don't really want to use portfolios because we already have the blog page. We have, you know, we don't need portfolios. You can have it, and it's just basically like portfolios for something that you want to talk about or whatever. But I don't know. I just feel that I don't really need to use this. We already have blog posts. We have digital downloads. Why do we need portfolios? But that's just another category. All right. So let's go ahead now and test out the products right here. So we'll go over here to checkout. And right here, we'll go ahead and put in an email address. Here we have our logos. We added logos. Here we'll click on purchase. All right. Now what it's doing right here is that it's basically taking us to PayPal. And once somebody purchases something through PayPal, it's then going to redirect it, and it's going to take us back to our websites. Here it says transaction failed because I click on canceled. But if it was successful, they'll be brought to their dashboard page right here where they can go ahead and download one of their products. Now, let's talk about other ways on how you can have people purchase your products. So PayPal by default is not the best way. You might want to have someone purchase something on your website, right? And I'm going to show you how to do that. And I'm also going to show you how you can set up recurring payments as well, such as memberships on your website. So we'll go to Darrel Wilson, darrelwilson.com-edd. There is also a link in the description of this video. It'll take you to this page right here. And it's going. It's my affiliate link. So if you guys do decide to purchase something, I make like 10%. It's a very small amount. Whoa, look at these prices. Now, these are some of the packages that Easy Digital Download offers. Now, I'm going to talk about why this is good and talk about why it's not expensive. Now, the reason why is because you actually get a lot of different plugins for this price. So I actually have an all access pass. I really do. In fact, if I go to my downloads account, you guys will actually, or go to my account right here, and I'm going to update profile, you guys will actually see that I actually have, let me go over here. There we go. So I actually have this account, guys. So right here you can see I do have it. So I'm not just saying that. I'm actually building a theme company, and we're using this same platform. It's no joke, guys. We're using the same thing. So over here, I'm gonna recommend the extended pass for you all. You don't need anything else. Now, WooCommerce, the other platforms, they charge $150 per plugin. This right here, you get the entire lot. So you get like I think like 20 different plugins for $199, and it's not that bad, guys. I mean, I gotta be honest. Plugins can cost anywhere between, especially WooCommerce products, they can cost anywhere between $50 to $200, and that's per plugin. With this, you're getting an entire package for $200, and this gives you the ability to add Stripe, which I'm going to show you how to use right now, and also recurring payments as well. And those are the two most important ones that you're going to use in this video. So go ahead and purchase it right here, purchase pass. And once you guys purchase it, I'll meet you on the next page. And in fact, they're using the same platform, guys. So in fact, it's going to look just like this right here. So right here, credit card, PayPal, PayPal info, or credit card info, etc. And they can just sign up for everything. And that's it. So I know it can be a little expensive, but remember, this company also gives a 30-day money back, and you do get a lot. I mean, you get a lot for this price, and it's definitely worth it. And you make one sale, I mean, the $199 for the entire year, it's definitely worth it. So let's go ahead now and add these plugins. So once you actually purchase this, you'll go in your account right here, and you'll actually see it all in your profile. So right here under downloads, we have the, subscriptions, we have the all access pass. So right here, I'm gonna click on view invoice. I believe that's where it is, view invoice, right? View invoice, and let's see right here, the all access pass. I believe we can actually download this from their dashboard. There we go. All right, so this is my downloads page. I clicked on the product. Now these are all of the plugins that I have now under my package. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the ones that we're going to use. Now, I highly recommend the Stripe, because with the Stripe, again, people can use their credit card on your website and you won't have to redirect them to PayPal. In fact, it's pretty much recommended, and I'll show you how to set it up. Stripe's a free service. It's really easy to set up. So we're gonna go to page 4, and we're going to download the Stripe account, the Stripe payment gateway, this one right here, and we're also going to download the recurring payments. So you'll click on download now, and it's going to download the plugin and download the Stripe payment gateway as well. All right, so first what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how you can set it up with Stripe. Now, if you're skeptical and you're still not sure on it, just keep watching this video, because you're gonna see that the Stripe and the recurring really add a lot to your site. I know it's just 2 plugins, but they're really good. So right here, I'm gonna go to plugins and go to add new, go to upload plugin, click on choose the file, and I'm gonna go ahead and select the EDD plugin, the EDD Stripe. Install now and activate. Now over here, I'm gonna go to stripe.com. This is stripe.com, just like that. And you're gonna make a free account. And again, it's free, doesn't cost you anything. So go ahead and pause the video. Right here, you're gonna see sign in. I already have a dashboard. And this will actually link directly to our website, and everything's just gonna show up like that. Really beautiful, really easy. So over here, we have Stripe enabled, or we uploaded the Stripe, or we're gonna upload it right now. So right here, plugins, upload plugins, choose the file. Did I upload it? I think I did upload it. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, it's already installed. Why didn't you guys tell me? You guys making me do all this hard work. So right here, we have the Stripe payment gateway enabled. Now to find this, you'll go over here to downloads and go to settings. All right. Now right here, we have payment gateways, and we're going to enable Stripe right there, and click on save. And I want the default one to be Stripe, actually. Let's add all the credit cards, make it all beautiful. There we go. Now right here, you notice that we have Stripe. And now it does say connect with Stripe, but I have used this and I have had issues with it. So I'm gonna recommend doing this manually. And it's very, very easy to do this manually. So right here, we have the test key, publishable key. Guys, we're simply just gonna go ahead and copy and paste. So right here, I'm gonna click on view test data, developers, API. So right here, I'll do my publishable key, copy this, and then test right here, because I wanna test this out. And then here, I wanna grab my secret key, and I'll go ahead and put in that right there. Now, if you wanna do live, you would simply just click on this, here I'm gonna go to developers really quick and click on view test data, and there's the API keys. So now this is for live websites. So you simply just copy and paste those right there, and that'll work. And it's connected directly to your Stripe account. So whenever you make money, it's going to show up right here. In fact, we're going to do a live sale to show you that this actually works. So let's go ahead and go down and go to save changes. Now, they have other options right here, like enable Stripe checkout and then upload a logo. So we're gonna go ahead and do that really quick. This actually adds a lot of design, and you'll kind of see it. So right here, I'll put this icon right there, and then click on save changes. All right. So now that that's working, let's go ahead now and test it out. So right now this is in test mode, but again, remember we can always put this in live mode at any single time. All right. So visit sites, downloads. Here I'm gonna go ahead, or actually I have something in my page right there. So here we have credit card or PayPal, and right here I put credit card. We have our information right there, and here I'll click on purchase. Here we're gonna enter in our credit card information. It's not real. Here you can see our logo. We have our company name, 10, 20, 22, and then 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go ahead and pay the amount. And this is the exact process that your customers are going to experience on the website. And then there you go. So now you can see that they have the products right there. They have all their stuff. They have the receipts. And when they go to their dashboard right here, they're going to go ahead and see all of their information, and they can always go ahead and download it anytime they want to go ahead and download it. So it's a very fast way for people to check out on your websites, and I highly recommend Stripe. Okay. So now that I've showed you guys how to basically add in a faster payment gateway, let's do the last part and talk about how you can add recurring payments to your website. Now, really quickly, if I go over here and I refresh the page, let's see right here, we'll refresh it. Let's see, under test data, you can see now that the information, that it accepted the payment right there. So you can see that the amount of dollar went up because we're using our test data. And that basically shows people that our site's working. And then, of course, you can just take this right back to your bank account. It's that easy, guys. So just make the accounts, go through the process, set up a Stripe account, connect it with your websites, and you can start taking payments right away on your website. Pretty cool, right? Pretty amazing. Now, again, we're going to do the last part, and we're going to install a plugin that will basically give us the ability to create recurring products. So right here, we're going to download the recurring product. And now when we make products, we have the option to basically add recurring products. So right here under downloads, I'll click on add new. And this right here will be maybe WordPress theme. And then we'll call this like Zenith. And then here you would go ahead and put in some description about your product. So this is the best theme ever. Now right here, you can see that we have our product, and now you can see right here, this has changed a little bit. So now we can add the recurring feature. So I'm gonna say that this is $59 for the year, or you can say that this is a monthly service. So right here, we can do it as many times as we want. So monthly, we can set it up to $59 recurring every month, one time. And then right here, is there a sign up fee? So how much does it cost to sign up? So that's basically how you can set that up. You can also enable this with a free trial. So we'll give you a 7-day free trial as well. So again, let's take this from the beginning, $59 recurring, one time a month. And then right here, you can see that this is basically the sign up fee. I believe the times is actually how many times in total. I believe that's how it goes. I'm almost certain. So let me, I might want to check that out, but I'm almost positive that the times is basically saying the maximum amount of times. So I believe that's what it is. If it's indefinite, you would leave it at 0. But if you want to select like a certain amount of time, you can do that. Here, you can also select quarterly, yearly, semi-annually, etc. So right there, you can see that we're charging $59. Yes, I believe it is monthly. I believe it's monthly, and I believe the times is just how many times in total do you want to charge before it's canceled. But we can just leave it as 0 for indefinite until they cancel it. All right, and then right here, of course, we'll just put the product. So amazing theme. Here you upload all your hard work. Here we'll put in we'll put the Bloom plugin again. We got Bloom in there again. And then right here, we set the download image. So this right here is our theme. Yeah, that's our theme. Under software, and there you go. All right. So we'll view the download. Here's the download. We'll go ahead and purchase it. We'll check out. And now you can see that this is billed monthly until canceled. Yeah, I had it right. I had it right, guys. So the times is how many times total it would charge them. So just leave it 0 and let them cancel or let them contact you, etc. And then right here, it's canceled with a 7-day free trial. So here you can see that it is charging them $0, and they can pay with credit card, etc. And then, you know, they can pay with PayPal. Now, the reason why there's no credit card there is because we disabled, it's in test mode right now. So that's basically it. I'm sorry, it displays here. But the reason why I'm entering it like this, like all these random numbers, is because this is in test mode. So once this is out of test mode, guys, then it'll basically start appearing in your Stripe accounts under your real accounts. So here we go. We entered in our information. It says please wait, and there you go. So right here, you can see times billed. It's until canceled, and right now they're not being billed because it's a trial. Trialing, is that how you really say it? Trialing? I'm just curious as to if that's the real way on how to do it. So basically, we set up a subscription product, guys. Congratulations. So that's basically a quick rundown of how to set up your website. I think this video covered most of it. Now, there are other products on here, like membership websites and multi-vendor websites that you can add to your site, but you guys can kind of venture off and do your own thing, because I can talk about this for another 4 or 5 hours. But I've showed you basically how you can set up products. I've shown you how you can set up Stripe. I've shown you how you can upload products, everything. I think this tutorial is complete, guys. So again, congratulations on your websites. Let me know in the comments below, you know, how your site went, if you had any problems. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I spent a lot of time researching and making it. Make sure to share it. Make sure to comment and let everyone know it's amazing. All right. And let me know your favorite beer in the comments below. All right. So until then, guys, I will see you all later. Take care. Have a great website. See you later.